Okay, 36th District Court is still in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding.
Robinson.
Yes.
Okay, this is the People versus Larice Robinson, ticket number P1247882, count one, defective windshield, ticket number P1246317, count one, drive while license suspended, repeat offender, count two, no insurance misdemeanor, and count three, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, and then ticket number ticket number P1246318, count one, improper plates. Good morning. Please say your names for the records, starting with Attorney Soroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Larice Robinson, he's going to avail himself of the recommendation.
Mr. Robinson.
Larice Robinson.
Thank you, sir. Can you raise your right hand?
Right.
Oh, thank you. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Soroki today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your rights at trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your rights at trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of September 8th, 2021 at approximately 1:07 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of Grand River and Linwood in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2005 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And did you have improper plates?
Yes.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Soroki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, you stipulate the proper cause as the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
Okay, so the court will dismiss those counts without prejudice. Will proceed to sentencing. Mr. Robinson, there is going to be a fine of $200, which includes like court costs, attorney's fees. Can you have that paid by July 14th?
Yes.
Did you have any questions, sir?
No, Your Honor.
You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Orlando DeShields.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the People versus Orlando DeShields, ticket number P1241532. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor, and count two, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Good morning. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Soroki.
Good morning, Your Honor. Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. DeShields, he's going to avail himself of the recommendation.
Orlando Francis D. Shields Jr.
Mr. DeShields, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Soroki today in private about your case and your rights.
I ain't hear you.
You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Soroki today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of August 26, 2021 at approximately 5:30 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of Greenfield in Chicago in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2008 Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you not have any insurance?
No, I did not.
You're satisfied, Ms. Soroki?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I'm also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count to fill improper plates, and you still stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining count to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
It's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. DeShields, there is going to be a fine of $200. Can you have that paid by July 14th?
Yes, ma'am.
It's including court costs, attorney's fees, and, did you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am. Oh, wait, yes, I did. You say, I'll come back when? I didn't hear you.
You don't have to come back. You just have to pay it by this date of July 14th. You have to pay the $200. Do you know how to pay it?
I can just go downtown and pay it, right?
You can go downtown, you can, there's kiosks around the city, like in Myers or CVS. You can, pay it online, or you can pay it over the phone.
Oh, okay. And yes, I have one more question.
Yes, sir.
I was wondering, was my license still valid?
That I'm not sure. You need to check with the Secretary of State.
No, I mean, not valid, but like there isn't, they still valid. They don't suspend until my birthday on the 16th of July. But I was wondering, like, do they like, can I still use them? Like, do they still valid? Because I only have this one altercation. That's it.
Okay, so if your license is suspended, then you should be okay. But you really need to check with the Secretary of State.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, so you're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
All right, you too. Thank you. Y'all both have a blessed day.
Thank you, you too. This is the People versus William Dickerson, ticket number P1322848, count 1, driving registered or entitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, tinted windows, front driver passenger windshield more than 4 inches. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Attorney Soroki.
Your Honor, good morning. Pauline Soroki, on behalf of the defendant.
State your name, Mr. Dickerson, you're muted, sir. Look at the bottom left-hand corner to unmute yourself.
William Dickerson.
Your Honor, there is a recommendation made to Mr. Dickerson. He's going to avail himself of the same.
Okay, so with that, Mr. Soroki, you stipulate to the face of the ticket,
So stipulated.
and then you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So those are dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There is a fine. I should know this fine. 22848. Count three. Okay, so there is a fine of $120. It needs to be paid by June 30th, Mr. Dickerson.
Yes.
Did you, otherwise we'll go into default. You said what?
Okay. I don't get paid until the 1st.
You don't get paid to the 1st of July?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I get paid the 1st and the
Okay,
15th of each month.
So what, how much, I said 120?
Yes.
Okay, so, I'll have it that you can have it paid by July 7th. You gotta have it paid by July 7th.
July what?
7th,
Okay, that's fine.
okay? If you don't pay
Yes.
it by July 7th, it'll go into default, sir, okay?
Okay. It'll be
Any
paid.
questions?
No.
You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.
You too, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, this is the People versus Xavier Dunning, ticket number P1261502, count 1, drive while license suspended, count 2, no proof of insurance, count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration, and then ticket number P1261528, count 1, expired plate. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Soroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. Dunning, he's going to avail himself of the recommendation.
Xavier Dunn.
Okay, so, Mr. Dunning, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Roki today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading, excuse me, you're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of October 14, 2021 at approximately 5:35 PM. On that date time, you at near the location of Joy Road and Southfield Service Drive in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Were you driving a 2014 Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
And was your license suspended?
No.
Your license was not suspended?
No, it wasn't. My license not suspended now.
I thought there was being this, Judge, I don't think she wrote the offer correctly because I meant to bring that to your attention. The civil infractions are for the plea agreement. And then she wrote misdemeanors on the numbers for misdemeanors. I gotta look the offer back up.
Oh,
So I think she meant to dismiss the other two.
okay, I got you. All right. So, with that, Ms. Soroki, you stipulate to the face of the ticket,
Yes, Your Honor.
and that's for the expired plates and no proof of insurance. And then you
Correct.
stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
Okay, so. All right, so the court will dismiss those without prejudice. Let me figure out what these fines will be. No proof of insurance. There's gonna be a fine of, one is gonna be $195, and then the other is $145. So it's gonna be a total of $340. Mr. Dunning, you have until June 30th to pay that. Is that enough time for you?
Can you push it a little farther out for me?
I can push it a week out to the
That
7th.
worked. That
Okay.
worked.
Okay, so July 7th, you gotta have $340 paid. If you don't pay it, it'll go into default and then you'll incur late fees.
No problem.
Okay, any questions, sir?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
You are all set, sir.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you, you too.